Happy birthday. Born on the 31st of March. That makes you a very special person in the world of information technology, with the internet and everything to do with computers and the latest gadgets that are being discovered every day. You will be very at home in that. You are a special person who plans to do things very futuristic, and you'll be a very special person in the sense that you can become very famous. Famous in the sense that you will land something so futuristic that millions will want to buy it. So you could be a great designer in IT, you could be a programmer, you could be a person who is just a software engineer, anything like that. The key word is the future for you. And information technology of the future is what you seem to understand very well. You will be very competitive in what you do, and you'll be a person who will want to do better than the rest. You'll take the trouble to be very special. You'll plan on a very big scale as well, and you'll have the charm and magnetism from the sun, which means your aura will shine, which means you are going to be recognized for something or another. But there will be many changes in your life, many ups and downs. That's because you're never really fully prepared to do things. You're very impulsive and you move along at a very impulsive risk. So the risk taking is a problem. And when you start things, you plan on a big scale and you may not be able to sustain them. So again and again, the ups and downs are seen in your life. So you need to plan things on a standard level. Take your time, no hurry. The word research is very important to you because you don't have research. When you get an idea, you very impulsively off you go. And then you find that perhaps the other part of the world is not ready for what you are inventing, and that happens. So you are too ahead of your time. You are too ahead of your time. You need to slow down by doing some research to see if people are ready for your ideas. You will travel the globe. You will want to migrate. And you'll want to be in countries that are very much better than your own, in the sense where information technology can be experienced by you. You'll have a mind which absorbs knowledge very, very fast. And the level of creativity in you will be tremendous. That's a whole recipe for doing very well. And more than that, you have a brain that understands things of the computer level. So, how special you are. You can be a loner. You can be a person who spends a lot of time by yourself. Nothing wrong with that. People who are very ambitious and are passionate and who are driven to find success, well, they are that way. You will find your happiness, of course, over a course of time. And you will be a person, as I said, settling down with foreign people in foreign countries. The basic underlying thing about you is that you understand whatever is being designed in a modern way. You have the brain for that, which is very special. Not everybody understands all this. And you'll create what we call programming, and you'll be special in that as well. The calendar year 2020 is going to be tricky for you, and especially you born on the 31st. Your planets are going to move very fast at these ages which I've mentioned or I'm going to mention. And so you have to be careful in 2020 that whatever you do, research must be done. Otherwise, you can start something easily but may not be able to sustain it or finish it. That's the problem with 2020 and you. So be cautious, go slow, plan everything well, and then make a move in 2020. What I don't know is what ages you are. So I'm going to imagine some ages. If you happen to be the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or even 72 or even 81, well, you're going to be one very lucky person. And whether 2020 is going fast or not, you'll be able to conquer it. These are special ages where the success rate will be very, very high, and your determination levels will be very strong to push things through. But no harm, even with these mighty powerful ages, try to have that research with you so that you can manage the 2020 planners better. I'm going to give you another sample of ages. And if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75, then you're going to be also very, very successful. And everything that you do with these ages, you're going to do them on a very big scale in different countries, perhaps. And you will try everything on a large format, which means on a very huge scale. So you will have the chance, if you're of these ages, to even find partners to come in with you. So these are very lucky ages. I'm going to give you ages where you have to be a bit cautious. And if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76, you have to be very careful, because if you're of these ages, the planets of these ages will make you go very fast in everything that you plan and do. And while the calendar year is also at that fast pace, can you imagine the fast ages on a calendar year that's fast? Things can just go wrong very, very quickly. The planning has to be perfect. So go slow would be better in 2020. Don't try to do things on too big a scale. Start smaller and let it build up slowly. Because these ages which I've just mentioned, they are actually very unsuspectingly causing trouble for you. I'm going to give you another sample of ages. And if you happen to be the ages of 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, well, you're going to do exceptionally well. The trouble is the calendar year and these ages don't fit together. So all your creative plans can just get into trouble. And you'll have problems of a personal kind as well in 2020. And the upsets are going to maybe take over. So if you're of these ages which I mentioned, go slow in 2020. If you're going to start anything, do a lot of planning before you even make a move. Don't allow anything impulsive to take place. And watch out that personal life problems will also be seen. Regarding your health, I don't want to say too much, but I can see born on the 31st of March, doctors will have difficulties to find out what's wrong with you. But I would say that skin allergy, sinusitis, trouble with your eyes, and also some digestive issues will be there. Your bowels are going to be very irritable, which means you can have diarrhea very quickly, and sometimes the opposite, which is constipation. So something is not right with your bowels. And you've got to be careful that uric acid will give you gout to your knees, to your ankles, and to your feet. But I don't want to say too much. But if I had your full date of birth and your time of birth, and if I could be looking at your palms, then we can have a 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years. And based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, I'll be able to guide you age by age and calendar year by calendar year, so that you'll find success in everything that you do in the next 9 years. And I'll give you your lucky colors and lucky days and lucky gemstones and lucky directions, a lot more. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And I'll show you how to reach that super energy that you have within you. Some people call it the spirit, some call it the guide, some call it the soul. Yes, it's there. And why shouldn't we be able to connect to it? People who become so special in the world, so out of this world with their ideas, so rich, so popular, so happy, they have made this connection. A human being can't even connect to planets. So we need to connect to this wonderful being in us, and I'll show you how. Well, I've shown you my email. If I haven't, I'll show it to you now. And this is my email. So send me an email, and we'll get down to having this 90-minute session so that I can get this next 9 years for you prepared, and so that you can make the most benefit out of them. Well, happy birthday. You have a fantastic horoscope. You're born at a time when information energy is just exploding and things are happening on a daily basis. So you're going to be part of it somehow or another. Well, happy birthday again. I'm Andy. Thank you and goodbye.